Hello, this is Rashaan, Leflore's page, and today is July the 3rd, 2022, and I'm coming back with an update about a young lady by the name of Part 2, Monique Baugh, that was murdered in the early year of January 2019, which is still hearing present to this day about her murder. She was an inspired black mother, full-time real estate agent, and it was her fiance name. I got the name of the rapper, the come-up rapper. His name was Mitchell. Something. It's M. Mitchell, and the rapper and them were from Minneapolis. And definitely, indeed, the father was killed in front of the two daughters of the mother, Monique Baugh's kids. The father was murdered right in front of them, and they had ransomed her and kidnapped her to lead them to where she was, because she would have been like a witness. And these guys, or one of the brothers that were in charge of the indictment for the murder and the kidnapping, refused to be in denial of the truth of having something to do with the kidnapping and the murder of Monique Baugh and her fiance. And they left her body in a back alley that was dumped. Bullet shots 3 times in her head, one in her chest and one in her arm. And they dropped her in a back alley that she was found, her body. And the headlines, this story didn't make it to the headline news because this couple was black, I believe. And that's why they did not present it that way, because they don't think black people's lives is more important than white people's, like Gabby Petitito and that other girl, Ashley, the one that got murdered earlier in the year. And the other lady that got murdered, that was from Manhattan or New York, I believe. And they just don't take it seriously. So I'm reading my rough draft about this video. Let me get some more light in here, because I'm going to be doing a July 4th video tomorrow. And I hope y'all look tuned to my station, Shiny Tells the Truth, because that's why I put all my holiday videos on, most likely. And the cameras was on the outside of the houses that they could see the body dumped out in the alley of Monique Baugh, outside in the back alley near her home. They broke in her house. They forced her in the house that they were showing and gunpointed her in a U-Haul truck all the way to her home residence. And I believe they shot, I'm not sure, I think they shot her first. They had to, because she was the one who gave up where her fiance was hiding at. And this is why you got to know people when you deal with them, because you never know how dangerous it could be for your family and your child and your kids. And she got a call from a lady saying that she wanted to visit a house, and they set her up from there. And 2 men, Benny and the other guy, Barry, and the other guy, Mitchell, was the one who killed Mitchell. And it was over drug money, the way they set it up. He was wearing a mask. They found the mask inside the car of the vehicle that was in front of the U-Haul truck, I believe, that day. And it was over drugs, and the rapper could have been better by picking into a real movie this whole story, because it could be set up as a good movie instead of this goddamn Gabby Petitito crap and this other stuff that they should be making, because it's been far long 3 years since this happened, and they should be making movies about stuff that's completed by the courts, not stuff that has not been completed. But to this day, the case is still open on Monique Baugh and her fiance, and they still have people coming forward. And the wife of Barry was also dragged into the mess, and she was also a part of the crime, because they picked up the U-Haul. She got the U-Haul for her husband to murder this woman and whatever else they took on in crime with this woman. And this is more touchy than all the cases that I've heard of all year, and it's very sad, very, very sad. And this is be a good movie for women against violence, relationships, and domestic violence, I believe. So this woman, Monique Baugh, was only 28 years old, very young girl who had success in front of her, but and ending her life was so wrong, and at that age. And a few suspects, there has been another suspect, which is Barry's wife, like I said in the other part of the video, got indicted for helping and assisting aid with the murder of Monique Baugh and Mitchell. Okay. What else is on here? They definitely were brothers who were involved in the murder, and one brother is saying that he's not guilty, that he's innocent. He's still trying to say the same excuse. And the murder of two, and the brothers knew Mitchell, and I'm not sure if they were saying that one of them was involved with Miss Baugh at once, or once was an ex-boyfriend of Miss Baugh. I don't know how I heard that, but that's what I heard. And she as well, the wife, got arrested. She's black. She got arrested for assisting and aiding into the murder. Okay. Let me see, what else do I have on this story? Because this is an update, folks. Not there. So anyway, this is the reason why I was telling everybody before to look out for your environment and who you hang with, who you decide to be with, and who you decide to marry, because you never know when these things can happen to you. And I'm not saying that the woman deserved that. I just think that Monique Baugh was in a bad situation with a crazy nut boyfriend that didn't know the right way in life. And it led back to her getting murdered. And him. But I'm not sure. They're not saying that he survived. He may be still alive, the coming up rapper Mitchell. But I doubt it, because I haven't heard any updates that he is alive. And but I did hear that they did not finish out talking about a statement that came out that he was dead. Okay. Let me see. This woman was so businesslike. She was kind of desperate that day because I guess she hadn't sold a house in a while. So she had got murdered over a house of what she does. And they always say, we die the way we live. That is true. We all do die the way we live. That's why it's good to live a better life, because you want to survive longer. And you want to stay alive longer to see your children grow up and to see them walk across the stage. I don't know, my eyes are getting red. Okay. Let me see if I can finish off the video. This is new evidence, folks. This is news for the story of Monique Baugh. I got to get this barbecue pit soon up and going, so I'm not going to be on here very long. I'm just trying to find the other half of the video, folks, and I'm going to get off of here. Today is my day to enjoy and stay around the house and enjoy my weekend, July 4th, Liberty Weekend. So it looks like that's all I got for this story, but it was over drug money. And this is a warning for all women that are in violent relationships, or men or women that are involved in the drug life environment. And you can still have so much money and still be so unhappy with your life. And this is like a case where a lesson learned that you should be more aware of your surroundings and who you hang with, who you love, who you're in a relationship with. And it's very important, like I said, to know what you are getting yourself into. Because that lady would have still been alive if she wouldn't have went to that house view. she would have been alive. I don't know about the fiance, but I know that she would have still been alive, regardless of the fact that she was murdered for doing something that she loves doing and making money off of. So this is Rashaan Leflore coming to you with an update on a real story that happened in December 30th, 2019, right before the year of 2020 was about to come along into the new year. This is Rashaan Leflore. I hope you like my update video. I didn't really like it because I didn't have my draft worded out right. But if I find any more evidence about this story, it will probably come up again, and hopefully they will make a movie about this, because it's very interesting on people that are in this type of business in life. So this is Rashaan Leflore. Goodbye. I'll be coming to you tomorrow for another video for July 4th, my Shawnee's favorite holidays, and I'll see you then and there. Bye-bye. Have a safe, good, enjoy Liberty weekend.